everyone, Janie here, and thanks to all of you, a couple months ago, I reached my 10,000 subscriber milestone here on YouTube. Woohoo! It was probably one of the most exciting moments I have had in a long time, and I cannot begin to thank all of you for being so supportive and being so loyal and just encouraging me in what I do. I can't thank you enough. And I wish I could send out 10,000 thank you cards, one to every one of you. But because that's not possible, I've decided to put together this 10,000 thank yous YouTube video hop as my way of thanking all of you. And I'm doing this along with 9 of my friends, so there are 10 of us. And these 9 friends have been a part of my crafting journey in one way or another, and I am so thankful for them. And I'm also so thankful for these 10 wonderful businesses that have not only been a part of my craft journey, but they have so generously donated wonderful prizes for us to give away in this hop. There are links below in my description box to each of them, and I hope you check them out. Later in my video, I will tell you which prize I'm giving away on my channel and what you have to do to enter for a chance to win. For my project today, I have made a box full of thank you cards, and this makes a nice little gift or maybe just something special for yourself. But it is filled with a variety of thank you cards, and I am going to show you how I made them. I'm going to be making 8 cards, so I'm starting off with 8 card blanks that are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Mine are pre-made, but you can make your own. You will also need 8 pieces of cardstock cut to 4 1/8 inch by 5 3/8 inch, and you will need 8 pieces of coordinating scrapbook paper or cardstock that is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. I've chosen to use 4 different patterns, but you can do this with as little as 2. I'm using the Prima Rose Quartz paper pad for this, and the pad I used is 6 by 6, but you can use 12 by 12 or 8 1/2 by 11. For the next step, you pick 2 of the coordinating papers that you want to go together on a card, and you cut them exactly the same way, whether you're cutting them in half or cutting them down one side or cutting them diagonally, so that when you swap the pieces, they match up just like that. You can even die cut a shape out of the center, like a circle, an oval, or a square, and it will fit into the other one, just like this. And of course, you're going to need your little sentiment labels, whether they say thank you or happy birthday or whatever you want them to say and whatever size you need them to be. Oh, and you're also going to need some ribbon or trim or washi tape, and of course, any other embellishments you might want to add. Okay, let's get started assembling the cards. I'm using my Beacon 3-in-1 glue to adhere the pieces of patterned paper to the cardstock. You can use double-sided tape or whatever it is that you prefer to use. But as you see, I am taking the opposite pieces and putting them together. So really easy, right? And that is all I'm doing with each of these. Do not attach them to the card yet, because when you put the ribbon or trim or whatever you're using across the seams where those 2 pieces of patterned paper come together, you might end up having to wrap it around the back of the card, and so you need to do that before you adhere it to the actual card. What I'm doing right now is a prime example of that. I use double-sided tape to attach a ribbon so that it hides that seam, and it actually adds a little interest to the card. I wrap the ribbon around the back, and that is going to be hidden when we attach this layer to the actual card itself. It'll be a nice, clean, finished look. Of course, we're not done with the front of the card yet, but this is a good time to add it to the front of the card base. And then after that, you can add other things to it, like the label that says thank you or whatever your label is going to say, and any other embellishments you might want to add. Not only are there a variety of ways to cut the paper to use, but there's also a variety of directions for the cards to go. So even if they're cards that, have the same pieces like these do, that doesn't mean that they both have to go the same direction. You might want to put the strip on one side of one card and the opposite side of another card, or you may want one of the cards to be landscape direction and the other card to be, portrait direction. And as you can see, that's what I did here. I also really like this die cut technique and the look that you can get from it. It's definitely, different than the other way of piecing it together, but yet it is still mix and match. And I also want to point out that even though I used 4 different pattern papers to do this, it would be beautiful to do an entire set just using 2 different pattern papers. Well, you finish watching this, I just want to tell you again how much I appreciate you all. You have no idea how much it means to me. You are all such loyal subscribers, and you're so supportive of what I do. And every day I read those comments, and it truly makes my day. I love hearing from each and every one of you. So I can't even begin to thank you enough. And I hope that you visit all of the other creators in this hop, because I think you're really going to love their inspiration. Everyone is doing something different, and I can guarantee you you're not going to want to miss it. Oh, and if you think that I forgot about the giveaway, I didn't. You just hang in there, and I'm going to be giving you details on that here shortly. But I can tell you right now that it's the biggest prize in the hop, and you are not going to want to miss this giveaway. It was so easy to make these beautiful mix and match cards, and you can do them as thank you cards, birthday cards, whatever you like. You can decorate them any way you want. And off camera, I added some pearls and a bow to these 2 cards right here, giving them a little bit more elegant look. And what's really nice is whether they're for yourself or for a gift for someone, you can keep them together either with a ribbon, for example. Just grab a ribbon here and tie it up nicely to keep them all together. Or you can make a box like this, put the envelopes in there, put the cards in there, and there we go. Of course, if I can just get it on there we go. You can keep them all in this nice little box. And if you want a tutorial on how I made this box, let me know below in the comments. And if you guys are interested, I will do a tutorial for you. Yay! Now it's time to tell you about the prize. So, a dear friend of mine, Mike, who was on my design team last year, and you might know him better as Designs by M, he has designed his own stamp sets. I mean, this is amazing. I am so proud of him. And those stamp sets are being sold at Anthony's Papercraft. And Mike has generously offered a prize of all 6 of his stamp sets. Yes, all 6. And that is a $94 value. So, wow, that is an amazing prize, don't you think? Thank you so much, Mike. And I'm going to have a link below in the description box to Anthony's Papercraft where you can see those stamp sets and know what it is that you have a chance to win. And talking about a chance to win, let me tell you what you need to do to be entered. So here are the musts. You must be a subscriber, and I must be able to see that you're subscribed to me if I go to your channel. And you must live in the U.S. due to shipping costs. And you need to comment and let me know if you live in the U.S. And also tell me what you are thankful for. Thank you all so much. I can't even begin to thank you enough. Thank you all for subscribing and watching and commenting. I love your comments. I cherish every one of them. I read every single one of them, and I try to reply to every single one of them because they mean so much to me. And thank you for those likes, those thumbs up, and especially thank you for watching those stupid ads at the beginning of the videos. But it means a lot to me that you do that too. You guys are awesome. Totally awesome. I love you all. Big hugs out to all of you. Big hugs. And don't forget, below at the top of the description box, you will find the link to the next person in the lineup. And also click where it says show more and it'll drop down and you're going to find links to all the wonderful, generous people that sponsored prizes for this hop, because you need to stop by and visit them and just show your appreciation to them as well. So as usual, happy crafting everyone. Bye-bye.